What's going on, everyone? This is RFBM, Raising the Financial Bar with Mar, and today I'm back at it with the EIDL updates. So I know that many of you are already aware, but the SBA has billions of dollars still left in the EIDL grant program, but time is running out for businesses to be able to receive that. So both of these grants, the supplemental and the targeted, will expire by the end of 2021. So small business owners have a couple of months left to obtain these in order to apply for a grant and receive some of this funding. And as I've said several times, you do not need to accept the loan in order to be approved to receive the advance. So as long as you apply for EIDL funding by December 31st, 2021, then you should be fine. And also, before I go any further, make sure that you're subscribed to the SBA press releases. That way that you can receive the most up-to-date information via email from their representatives, and sign into your portal regularly so that you can see if there's any modifications or updates within your login. I will also add that during the process of me trying to receive my funding, I joined a couple of SBA EIDL groups where they would talk about their different personal experiences. And for those of you that heard my videos before I've mentioned them, it was really helpful, and I wouldn't take it as official support from any representatives, but just knowing that there's similar people going through the issues that you are, it made it much easier to understand the process and get an estimate of when you should be receiving more guidance and assistance. Circling back to those of you that are receiving parts of your advance, recently I've been receiving a lot of comments and emails in regards to that. And what I would tell you is, for those of you that have been approved for both the targeted and the supplemental, keep in mind that a lot of times they are giving you the supplemental before they give you the targeted. So don't be discouraged. If you've been approved for both, it's not uncommon that they supply you with the $5,000 supplemental advance followed by the EIDL targeted afterwards. For those of you that are in the process still awaiting your funding, please comment and let me know what your situation is, and give any tips for those of you that are in a similar bucket that were able to overcome. I know a lot of people are in reconsideration. Also, for those of you that are confused about whether your banking information was correct, I clicked the view portion in the electronic disbursement just to see what information would be seen, and it had my banking and routing and account number. Granted, I've already received my funding, but this is something to consider for those that haven't tried to look through there yet. In other news, the House Democratic leaders have told lawmakers that they hope to vote on the infrastructure bill by Tuesday. In fact, they want to finish revising the $1.75 trillion bill by today before they send it for approval and review on Monday. The bill will deliver $550 billion of new federal investments in America's infrastructure over the next 5 years, touching everything from bridges and roads to the nation's broadband, water, and energy systems. Another $110 billion for roads, bridges, and major infrastructure projects, $40 billion for bridge repair, replacement, and rehabilitation. Honestly, there's a lot more that the bill has involved in it, and I'm going to provide the link for you just because I don't want to go through every single thing that they're doing, but hopefully it makes a difference. But just something to consider, because they will repurpose some of that funding from other things into this bill. Not to mention that there's also significant changes that have been made to the bill that as a result will not have some of the proposals that the president initially suggested to add into it. Nonetheless, there seems to be a lot of optimism with some of the Congress about whether or not the bill will pass sometime this week. But we'll see sooner than later what the decision will end up being. So that's pretty much all I have to share today. Please try to avoid making as many simple mistakes as possible when doing your application. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me via email or contact SBA Customer Service. As always, I appreciate the support. I look forward to keeping up to date with some more information in regards to the EIDL and have other topics that are coming in the near future. Peace, love, blessings. Take care of yourself. Be safe.
Our own mind has to be changed. We have to change our mind about ourselves.
This world is such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like taught that from school.
I don't come to bow, I come to conquer.